What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil John. Lil John. The big your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some John, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it, she said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead, I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see him too.
snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, hey.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Chicago Bears. Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Caleb going to throw right away. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
To throw, Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To the air, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Swift going to try up the middle. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Williams looking to do it himself. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
Jets, first down.
Cook it, 19, 18 Cardinals.
Hall again. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And now Taylor looking to switch things up a bit.
Jets, first down. A gain of 14. First down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
New York.
Garrett Wilson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard
line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 7-7, our score after 1.
2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9.
What is up? Westy, whip!
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
To throw, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
For the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Taylor to throw. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. Down the sideline he goes. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll sneak it with Taylor. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Tyrod Taylor scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Jets have taken the lead. Fulk connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here's a toss play right to Swift. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. He couldn't get the edge there. Wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
From the gun, here's Swift. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Looking to throw is Williams. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go. Here's Williams. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Taylor. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bears first down.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
That's another Bears first down.
And now they'll shift things around.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Jordan. Ready to hurt. Here we go.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 46-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Hall again. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
19-18. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line.
That's good for Jets. 1st down.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action with Taylor. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Taylor will throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. A pitch comes to Hall. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
19 right. Stephanie. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
Rambo 80. 79. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, right?
Now it's Taylor. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
They go play action now. Taylor. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He'll try and do this himself. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Taylor. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
2nd and 6.
What is up?
Once again, it's Swift. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
Quincy Williams on the tackle. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Taylor to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Come on.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20.
This started the fourth quarter with that deficit. Had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there was the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Now 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Here's Taylor.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage. Then he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Jets 31, Bears 10.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ready to go.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. They'll fire deep, looking for more.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On play action, here's Williams. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Axel.
That's good.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
To the air, Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 39.
And the Bears first down.
Now it's Swift.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's Jermaine Johnson stopping that play before it begins, dropping him for a loss. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. From the gun, here's Williams. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
If I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Monangai. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
It's 4th and goal.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be brought down at about the 4. He didn't get in, nowhere close. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. Taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Jets, first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Jets.
Taylor going to throw it. And a check down, complete to Hall. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Taylor. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Looking deep here from Mechie. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Kairos Santos to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First play of the game, first throw of the game. This one complete to Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
T-Ren, let's go.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Shut up!
Going to go right back to Henry. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Forced out left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 25-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice gain.
This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews, touchdown Ravens. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Ravens 7, Bears nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Now looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out,
and he will get into the end zone. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Owen. 180.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Moving to his right. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. It covers 51 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short, Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Bears 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and less than a yard. To throw is Williams. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Caleb Williams sacked. A loss of 14 on the play. It's third down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Off play action. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
6 yards.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Bears.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kyle Van Noy able to stay with the quarterback. He runs him down for a loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
Chicago.
Give up the middle with Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. He's the yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up
a good spot here, second and a yard. They'll try and run right on the option. They pitch it to Swift. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here now, third and 5. Throwing is Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Half yard. That's all they need on this third and goal. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 50 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. Jackson now rolling to the left. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Williams to throw on second down. Pass to the tight end, Loveland. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
7 yards. It's second down.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Williams now to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bears first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
A gain of 26 yards.
Throw it again.
And
It's Williams.
First down.
Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
That's another Bears first down.
Williams to the air once more. Out to his right. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. It's second down.
What is going on?
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is caught to the goal line and in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now, Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5. He'll go again here with Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Javon Dexter on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 34-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, come on.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. They're fortunate for them. They've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
What is that?
To throw, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
On the ground, it's Swift. Down the sideline, past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Now he'll run, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10.
On the give, it's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Williams. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Colston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And he's not going to get there. They stop him short, and this remains a 1-point game. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. In motion goes Likely. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the toss right side to Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. It is 3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
First down. First and 10.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. On the give, here's Henry. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do. So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 38 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Swift. And he's in! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Room to run past the 30. And he's out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 35.
14 yards.
Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now a toss play with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Baltimore...
On play action, here's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And you can cut like this guy. I'm not sure how you can.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3.
The 35-yard line.
Henry. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Baltimore.
To throw is Jackson. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he will score! Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and not bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Let it run.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. Off play action. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Throwing again, Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Williams to the air once more. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's 2nd down.
Williams to throw on second down. He's to the 15. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
The Bears will line up.
Williams. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit up.
Jackson now. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bears are right back in this one.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball